नमस्ते। मैं आज के सेशन में आपको सबको वेलकम करता हूँ। एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, कहीं ना कहीं अपने स्टार्टअप या एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के बारे में ज़रूर पढ़ा होगा और आई एम श्योर आप में से काफ़ी लोग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स बनने चाहते होंगे। स्टार्टअप शुरू करना और उसे एक सक्सेसफुल कंपनी बनाना और कन्वर्ट करने में एक बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट जर्नी है। इस जर्नी में आपके सामने काफ़ी चैलेंजेस आएंगे, काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स आपको चाहिए और आपकी इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए मैं आपसे मिलता रहूँगा और आपके डाउट्स सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करूँगा। आज हमारे पास कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं जो कि स्टार्टअप इंडिया लर्निंग प्रोग्राम के डिस्कशन फोरम से स्टूडेंट्स ने पूछे हैं। गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के स्टार्टअप इंडिया इनिशिएटिव को सपोर्ट करने के लिए upGrad ने रिसेंटली गवर्नमेंट के साथ ये प्रोग्राम लॉन्च किया है। इसे प्रोफेशनल्स और एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को स्टार्टअप और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की पूरी नॉलेज मिल सकती है। तो आज हमारा टॉपिक है मैनेजिंग फैमिली एंड फाइनेंसेस इन स्टार्टअप जर्नी, यानी कि हाउ डू आई गेट द फैमिली इन, हाउ डू आई गेट द बाय इन फ्रॉम माई पेरेंट्स, फ्रॉम फैमिली ओवरऑल। और ये जो प्रश्न है एक्चुअली इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। दिस इज़ वेयर आई थिंक इन इंडिया इज़ अ बिग situation because most people feel यार let's go to get a job and go forward। और ये जो entrepreneurship की जो जर्नी होती है सब लोग समझते हैं पहले कि यार आपको obviously you didn't get a good job which is why you're going to become an entrepreneur। So I think it is very important and it's also very important that you do get family support। It's not always necessary that you may get it and sometimes it will take some time। So I think पहला प्रश्न आया है कि I have some financial constraints but want to become an entrepreneur। How can I start up with limited financial resources? You know, I discussed this in one of my earlier sessions here that actually your financial resources जो होती है, even if it's low, you have to cut your coat according to your cloth। यानी कि whatever it is, if you're clear, very clear, and I've met enough people that when they make a success, those are the people that really become very successful because they've figured it out that यार कुछ ना कुछ तरीके से करना है। तो that कोई भी तरीके से, and I don't mean कोई भी तरीके से which is not with ethics and not with the right approach, but I will find a problem and I will find it and I will not let team members or I will not let money come in the way. That approach and that training that you have as an entrepreneur makes a big difference. So one is harden your attitude, change your attitude, because it's not true the statement that if I don't have financial resource I can't start a business. And second is whatever is your financial resources, start the business on that stage. If you wanted to do it in 3 cities, start in 1 city. If you want to start in 1 city, start in 1 area. If you wanted to start with X amount in terms of a product development, start with that. Yes, I do understand that whatever your development work you may need in the beginning, there is some minimum cost you'll have to do. But that's where if you can find solutions to that, those will be your simplest solutions that you will find compared to many bigger problems that you have. And if you can find that answer, it should not be the reason why you're thinking and scratching your head, ya karu ya na karu. So second question is, I have a startup idea and I want to start soon, but I also have a family to take care of. How can I manage family and financial commitments in a startup journey? There's no easy solution. Okay, this is definitely a problem. The minute you move from a stable income to what I would call and definitely unstable income, so there is no question about that. There's no and whether you raise money or you don't, most people even investors will not want you to earn in any standard salary bracket. So whatever it is, you are for the next 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, depending on how your business grows, you are definitely going to be much more compromised because as an entrepreneur you already thought कि मैं लंबी रेस का घोड़ा हूँ, which means that whatever it is I'm thinking 5 years down, I'm not thinking of today. So this is something that you and your family have to accept. What normally happens is that your basic, you have to figure out ये जो हम कमाई थी और ये हमारा बेसिक है, ये बेसिक क्या होती है और ये बेसिक हो सकती है कि नहीं, और ये बेसिक का भी स्ट्रेस और टेंशन हो सकती है कोई महीने में, क्योंकि you may think I'm growing 50,000 salary or 1 lakh salary or 25,000 salary or 5,000 salary. And that may also not happen in some months because when you're paying the payroll for everybody else, yours is the last payroll you'll pay if you can pay it. So do not walk into a situation where you don't believe that that will happen to you at least 3 or 4 times in your first 2 to 3 years. Guaranteed it will happen. Even if you are going to be very successful 5 years down the line, it happens to everybody. And your family has to acclimatize to that. तो वही जो है, यू हैव टू फाइंड योर सॉल्यूशंस, बिकॉज मोस्ट पीपल फील यार पर हमारे EMI है, ये है, वो, यू हैव टू फाइंड दोज सॉल्यूशंस बिकॉज इट इज़ गोइंग टू हैपन टू यू एंड यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट यू वांट टू डू. एज अ फैमिली एवरीवन नीड्स टू फिगर आउट एंड बी यूनाइटेड ऑन दैट. और तीसरा प्रश्न है, व्हाट इज़ द राइट टाइम टू स्टार्ट अप अ वेंचर? एट विच स्टेज कैन आई बी कॉन्फिडेंट स्टार्टिंग अप? The only time is the right time is when you are confident and you are convinced about it. Not that your product aa gaya, not yet I found an angel funding, but what is your level of confidence? Till the time you're sitting on the fence, you have to figure out, why am I sitting on the fence? Like, what is it that you're thinking? Most people, when they're thinking, I feel that if you're thinking for more than 1, 2, 3 months, chances are you're not going to cross that fence. If you believe the comfort level for you is that, yeah, why don't I keep my job and develop that? I don't think it's such a bad idea. Yes, many people will tell you that either R ya par, yaar. What is this? Either figure out that you want to do it, in which case you go with it, because you can't do half. And it is a tough one. But the co-founder of Apple carried on with his job for almost many years before he actually became a full-time person. I'm just giving you an example. Now, those are rare examples, but those are examples. So there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you feel you have a timetable, as long as you feel you can live both these lives, where you're not compromising to your employer on what you want to do, but you're keeping it so that you know exactly what you want to do, और आपने time frame में कुछ किए हैं. I think there's nothing wrong with that, and balance it off. But again, if you really want to be an entrepreneur, you will find the solutions. तो ये हमारा 3 प्रश्न आज का था. अगर आपको स्टार्टअप शुरू करने के बारे क्लैरिटी चाहिए तो आप स्टार्टअप इंडिया लर्निंग प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. ये प्रोग्राम ऑनलाइन है और पूरा फ्री है. अभी तक 20,000 लोगों ने ये प्रोग्राम शुरू कर दिया है. इसे आपको एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की पूरी लर्निंग एक स्ट्रक्चर वे में मिलेंगी. साथ में आपको इंडिया और पूरी दुनिया के हज़ारों लोगों से एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के बारे डिस्कस करने की चांस भी मिलेंगी. तो आज के लिए इतना ही है. मैं अगली बार आपसे जल्दी ही मिलूँगा फेसबुक लाइव के थ्रू, जहां आप अपने क्वेश्चंस मुझे डायरेक्ट पूछ सकते हैं. थैंक यू.